My name is True. Welcome to Green Room Radio. I am here with Mr. Anthony Dale.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Say something. Say hi.
What's goody?
We got little Rach in the house.
What's going on?
And then we got a very special guest.
Special ed.
Who is that? Who is that, Rach?
Jessi Lawless.
Present.
Jessi Lawless.
Yes,
Welcome to the
sir.
show.
Here.
Is that your
Thanks for having me.
Is that your government name?
We ain't talking about
We
my
ain't talking
government
about-
name.
We ain't talking about the government.
All right.
We ain't talking about
Nothing
the-
about the government. That's for sure.
No, my mama named me Jessica. Just like the
Jessica.
girliest, like
Hey.
Jessica Nicole.
I'm Steven.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
classic.
So fucking girly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm
Actually,
getting that shit changed. We're just gonna knock that CA all the fucking way
That's
off.
what you did.
Yeah.
What are you gonna change it to?
Oh, no, I'm just knocking the CA off. I'm Jessie.
Oh,
Jessi.
just
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gonna keep. We ain't getting crazy.
I fuck with
I
it.
got a 4-year-old. Her middle name's Nicole.
Yo, my
Yo.
daughter's middle name is Nicole.
It's popular.
Yeah. That's
it is.
crazy.
Hey, but her
It's popular.
name, my daughter's name, is spelled like this. It's 1111.
Oh, that's, dope.
Because I'm sick of I'm Steve, so people are like,
Wait.
no,
Oh.
I've seen it on
Yeah.
you. But hey, look, just so
I
you
saw
can
that
see
right behind your ear.
it.
Oh, what's
Yes.
the significance of 1111? Come on, break
Like
it down
you're supposed
to
to
me,
make a
y'all.
wish or whatever. Or it's lucky or some shit.
Spiritual.
That's it? That's
Yes.
all y'all got? That's
Something
all
like
you
that.
got, Jessie?
Hey,
Look, my wife wanted me to get it tattooed. Her favorite number is 22, and 1111 together is 22. So
That's good.
That's why you
do
did
it.
it. Oh.
Happy wife, happy life. You do what your bitch wants. I don't care if she wants to get Bart Simpson tattooed on my forehead. Guess what?
I'm gonna
Would you
do it.
really?
I caramba, bitch.
Wow. I thought that shit was
Hey, I always say that to people. They'll be like, yeah, I'm about, yeah, man, 33, 22 is my. If it's your number, put it on you, because it's your number for life, right?
Yeah, mine's 7. I've had 7 on me.
Hey, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah, my shit's-
that's my favorite number.
It's in my arm ditch over
Hey, I
here.
love your jacket.
Y'all like twins.
Thank you.
Did I say Psycho Bunny?
Yeah,
Oh, what is? Hang on, what is that?
it's a
It's
brand.
a brand. Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah.
it's a brand.
I haven't
There's
seen it in a while, but was that in L.A.? I feel like I've seen that. in
there's
Melrose.
a store in Vegas, like over by like Louis and
Caesars.
Gucci and all that shit.
Oh,
I don't know the
yeah.
fucking name of it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I was out with one of my baller friends, and he actually had. He's like, yo, bro, you got Calvin Klein. You need these. He had some Psycho
You
Bunny
need some
underwear.
Psycho Bunny.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Are those high end underwears or?
it's not as pricey as like Louis or some shit like that,
Yeah.
but it's like Supreme. I would compare it to like Supreme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Man,
like
that's
that.
Supreme. I mean, that's just so crazy how you can just go ahead and throw a T-shirt and put Supreme on it. Now it's
Yeah.
500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, see
About
your style.
status.
Your style is on point. Like I be seeing you. I see you on the gram. Your style. Like where you get your style? Like what's inspired? Like what inspires your style? Like
there's a lot of things that inspire. I don't really take inspiration from I don't really take it from like one particular place. It's just like different things that move me in different ways. I'll bite off of a little bit. I always try to
Can you grab that thing?
pay tribute to the places
Sorry.
I find my inspiration from.
right.
When did you move here from Florida?
February of last year.
So you're fucking brand new. to
Brand
Vegas.
fucking new.
Oh, February. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so last year, so it was basically end of pandemic.
I left the day after my birthday,
What
last
day is your
year.
birthday?
the 5th.
Of February?
Yep.
So what does that make you? What is that?
Yeah.
41.
No, not.
Oh.
I'm
What
not
does that make
42.
you?
but-
It makes me old as fuck,
Yeah.
dog.
That's my daughter's birthday. That's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's great. Yeah.
it's a special
Oh,
little
yeah.
Aquarius baby. You got your
Wow.
hands full.
Aquarius.
Yeah. Damn, that's
Aquarius,
facts.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Aquarius. Yeah.
People ask me what my sign is. I say danger.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking caution. Contents
that's a
under
good one.
pressure.
Dude, it's something crazy. My last 3 girlfriends are all Gemini, and I don't get into the sign stuff, but when I read that book, man, that shit's right on the money.
What book?
Like Gemini people.
Oh.
Zodiac sign.
That's the name of the book, Gemini
No,
People?
it's just- hey, so real quick, we just want to say congratulations for your marriage.
Stop it. Man, y'all making me feel real loved. I got the little Valentine's Day candies down here.
Yep.
Congrats.
Look, let me just blow this out before we start a fire. Y'all gonna sing me a song or anything?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, I feel special, y'all. Thank you.
Yep.
You should. You should.
Big bottle.
Oh, let's go.
Yep. We got the.
The big boy.
Oh, what is that? Ace of Spades?
Look at it. Look, it's all pretty ass bottle.
Yes. Congratulations. So when did you guys get married?
May the 23rd.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love this.
23.
How did you propose?
I'm here for the love.
I had this big ass thing planned in my head, like I was gonna do something special as
Like
fuck.
what was it? What was it?
Like I don't know, like a helicopter ride, like propose to her,
Oh,
on a helicopter ride or some shit like that. And we was just in bed, and I had the ring. I'd had the ring for a couple of days, and it was just burning a fucking hole in my nightstand. And we were talking, and she was like, I'd want to spend the rest of my life with you. And I was like, I'm gonna do it right now. And I did. I pulled the ring out, and I was in my pajamas, and I walked over to her side of the bed and got down on my knee, and I was like,
stop, that's cute.
I was like, you really want to spend forever with me? And she was like, what? I was like, will you marry me? She was like, Jessi, shut the fuck up. Yes.
Wow. What time was it? Was it like late night in the bed?
It's probably like
up in the
8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Real quick, shout out to Rock Nation and my boy Jay-Z for sending us this beautiful.
Shout out to Rock Nation.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's do a cheers to that, and also cheers to your celebration on your marriage.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers on that.
Are you a drinker? Do you drink?
A little bit. I will drink.
not
Like
really
I'm gonna have a glass of champagne type of bitch.
Fair. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah,
that's a big
different.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
That's tasty as fuck.
Okay, Ace of Spades, I see you.
Hey,
go.
so I saw. Hang on, what did I see? Did I see that you guys met on TikTok?
Bro, she started following me. She was following me on social media. I don't know like what platform she started following me on first, but I had a girlfriend. And
you fucking cheater.
I just no. You calm your nuts. You just shut up and listen to me, okay?
Hold on.
So I started noticing that there was, a lot of engagement from a page that said Jenna Can't Lose. I didn't know who the fuck Jenna Can't Lose was. It didn't say Jenna Jameson. It just said Jenna Can't Lose. And I had a girlfriend, so I'm not gonna send too much acknowledgement to any engagement from a bitch on my page, because that's just who the fuck I am. I got morals, I got integrity, and I think
How
that
long were you with the
something.
girl out in Florida when this?
The girl that I was with, I'd been with her for probably like 5 or 6 months, something like that.
Okay,
So it wasn't like it wasn't like years or anything,
Fair.
but it was long enough.
Yeah.
It might have been a little bit. It might have been closer to a year, but it wasn't like a long ass relationship.
Fair.
Okay.
And I was like,
Hey, she's still crying every day though. She's like,
eventually, my curiosity kind of got the best of me, because I made a video. It was like I was promoting my Cameo, saying like, hey, you might be too sensitive for my content, but I bet your mom likes me, so I want you to buy her a Cameo for Mother's Day, like some bullshit like that. And Jenna commented on it, and she was like, this mommy loves you. And I was like, who is this bitch? Like, girl, I got
crazy.
a fucking girlfriend, you commenting this crazy ass, who the fuck is this? And I clicked it, it said the one and only Jenna Jameson. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, dog.
Like, you already knew who she was beforehand?
My best friend was obsessed with it. She had posters of her all over her fucking room when I was a teenager.
Jenna Jameson
And she's
is,
iconic.
is like the.
Yeah.
I was telling Conseco, I was like, bro, I used to growing up. Girls that I knew had posters on the wall. So it's the same thing with Jenna
Her
Jameson.
book is so many bitches Bible.
Yeah,
How to Make Love Like a Porn Star.
So what was your reaction when you found out it was Jenna Jameson? Like, what was your reaction? Were you like?
Like I said, my best friend was such a big fan that like I was so exposed to Jenna just because of my best friend Parker. I mean, she like when she walked out of her bedroom, she would like put her hand on the poster and be like, "Bye, baby, I'll see you later." You know what I'm saying? She loved.
She
loved Jenna. She loved Jenna. We had to go up to her nanny's house to watch her little show on the E channel because her mom wouldn't let her watch it at her house. So I knew I was very exposed to Jenna through Parker, but I was a bit too busy doing drugs at the time to really give a fuck.
Fair, yeah.
But so when I saw that it was her, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I was simply just very innocently gonna respond in the comment section for everybody to see, like, hey, thank you for the follow, legend. And that was it.
Yeah.
And then it went to, you know how Instagram has an option where you can respond in the inbox, and it said, your message has been sent to Jenna Can't Lose. And I was like, no.
Oh, it was actually supposed to be on a comment, not a message.
Right, because I feel like that's kind of scandalous, like sliding into the DMs and shit.
Actually.
It is scandalous. So, and I'm not like that. So I was like,
fair.
I was like, no. And she responded with like a bunch of like emojis and kissy faces and shit. And I was like, I ain't touching that shit. I ain't touching it. I ain't responding. I ain't liking it. I ain't doing nothing. I'm faithful. I got a girlfriend. And then thank you for the follow, legend. And
good shit.
And then you snorted that line and was like, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
What happened?
Wait a minute. Let me go back. Hey. That should let everybody know, man. That should let there's the book.
There it is.
Oh wow.
That should let everybody.
That's Jenna on the book. Damn, she looks gorgeous.
She's this girl. Yeah, that's our era's modern day Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
She just didn't die, so that's cool.
Thank God.
Look, it almost took her out last year, dog, but she's good now. Yeah.
Everybody at home, man, just know that shit can happen to you. I'm like, man, I wish somebody would fucking DM me like that. Man. Anybody.
Me and the girl.
It can happen.
Me and the girl broke up about 3 or 4 months later, having nothing to do with Jenna, because I just, like I said, I'm not scandalous. So,
and for those 3 or 4 months, you didn't talk to Jenna?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Absolutely not. But like 2 days after me and the girl broke up, hey girl,
I'm
what you?
single.
Hey, what if I come to Hawaii? You want to hang out? And she was like, bet.
Was she living in Hawaii?
She was in Hawaii at the time.
Cool, yeah.
But I never made it to Hawaii. She came to Vegas before I made it to Hawaii.
Damn.
Okay, bad.
She wanted you. She
did.
You.
Yeah, she was trying.
Halle Berry, reach out.
That's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one.
I just dated my first black girl.
It is Martin Luther King's Day today. I like
sure
that. That's a good nice one. Shout out right
It
there.
is.
Yeah.
You know, Martin Luther King would want you to fuck Halle Berry. That's what he would want.
I agree.
Black,
I
you know,
agree with
when
that
wanted
too.
to
Yeah,
be in
he
the
had a
bus.
dream.
Just
That's
hit me.
what
That you could fuck Halle Berry, dog. That's what the dream was
Yeah.
about.
White people and black people.
Just hit me in the DM.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. I mean, that's like almost like that could be somebody's like one dying wish for something like that to happen.
That's crazy.
That's 1 in a million.
Oh, what's your dying wish? Oh, that would be your dying wish.
I mean,
Halle
it could
Berry.
be not Halle Berry. I mean, they're just for somebody of that stature.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's like whatever. It's
Like she's a worldwide fucking superstar.
And the fact that she found your page and was like, "Oh, actually, I'm interested."
Right? I'm like,
okay, hello, how you doing? I'm
well,
like,
I broke it off with her. I met this other girl when I was in Colorado at an event. I was hosting an event.
you broke it off with Jenna.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't think I feel like she was way out of my league. I was like, I don't need to be fucking around with. She's got Heartbreaker tattooed on her ass. That's a red flag. Like I'm not trying. I'm not trying to get my heart broke by the Heartbreaker. Like it says she's gonna do it. If they say they gonna do it, they probably gonna do it.
Yes.
Fair.
So I found somebody that I thought was a little bit more my speed. She's a content creator as well. We had a similar following on both platforms, on Instagram and TikTok, and I was like, all right, you know, this is a little bit more my speed. So as soon as I met that girl and we kind of clicked up a little bit, I hit Jenna up like the very next day. Like that's how honorable I try to be. I hit Jenna immediately.
Then you broke her heart, so you became the heartbreaker.
Damn.
Break or be broken. Break or be broken.
That's good advice, kid.
So I hit her up and I was like, hey, like this, I really like you, but I'm seeing somebody else, and I'll, you know, keep you posted. And she was like, don't you fucking come running back when it all falls apart. And that's exactly what I did when it all fell apart. And she was like, hey baby,
how you doing? I missed you.
I'm back. Yeah. Guess who's back?
I was playing.
Guess who's
and that's
back?
where it all began.
Listen,
Oh my goodness.
I hate my
I love a
ex,
love story.
but I
It's
still love
fun.
And she was like, cool. She like, come back. She was like,
Yeah, she was
arms
real
wide
fucking
open.
mad at first, and I didn't think so. I was actually.
How long were you guys together before you went to the other one?
We weren't like official or anything. We were just talking and stuff. It was like, you know, a lot of talking, a lot of FaceTimes, a lot of text messages and stuff like that. And I went to go do a podcast in Tennessee with Jelly Roll's wife, Bunny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bunny.
Jelly
Shout out
Rolls.
Bunny. I love Bunny. She's a shit. So I was doing that
nice.
I was doing that podcast, and I broke up with the girl that I broke up with Jenna for, and I was just so fucking over like the drama of the situation. I met up with my homie in Alabama.
Bama.
And that's where
my
you're
mom was
from.
Yeah, on the way back. And
You're from Alabama?
yeah, I grew up in Alabama.
Damn. I was
My
gonna say,
homie
you
that I
sound
met
just like
up
my
with
mom.
That's
on the way back from the podcast after I broke up with the girl was Parker, the one that was in love with Jenna growing up, right? So we're at the bar.
Parker
so
sliding
Parker
in.
don't know yet.
Parker knows that I broke up with the girl, and she waited for me to get about 3 or 4 beers in me. She was like, you talked to Jenna? And I was like, no, dog. I literally just broke up with my girlfriend like 4 hours ago.
Okay, fair.
Like, what kind of monster do you think I am? She goes, you need to text Jenna. I was like, she literally told me, don't text me, don't call me. When it all falls apart, don't come running back. She goes, you better fucking text her right now. I swear to God, Jessi, I don't care if she turns you down or not. You better try. So she got me. I was just drunk. I think I did one more shot, and I was like, fuck it. So I texted her. Jenna was like, I was like, hi. She was like, hey, baby. I was like, got her.
Just like that.
Parker's responsible. I gotta
Parker
say,
put the fire in the
Damn,
ass.
shout out to Parker.
yeah, Parker's responsible for that.
Shout out to
Shit.
Parker.
Hey, I tried to do that with one of my baby's moms the other day, but the response was fuck you, get off my phone, bitch.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she did.
Damn, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right. It happens. I'm hoping for the better response so one day where she'll be like,
Fair.
oh, you know what?
Keep your hopes up. You know,
Yeah.
positive attitude can do
Yeah.
a lot.
It really can, though.
It really
Yes, it
can.
can.
So
I'm all
you-
about that manifesting
So you
shit.
post on your social media a lot of like positive content.
Some people see it that way. You must not be a pussy.
I'm from the East Coast,
I like
so
what you
I'm
said,
not.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Do people get really offended by your content?
I like the names you use, Clint. And
I think that
that's some Alabama shit.
I really think that I've calmed it down enough. I think I've smoothed it out enough to where it's more palatable for a wider range of people. But I still have people that are upset. Like,
Really?
I made it. Okay, do you remember the video where I said, stop saying everything's fucking overpriced? You just can't fucking afford it. So stop talking trash about someone's hard work or a company's product because you ain't got the money to fucking buy what they're
That's
selling.
real shit.
And there was people in there like, I mean, there's people butthurt about that. People don't like the truth, and I hit people
That's
with
true,
real
yeah.
fucking hard truth. I am a bottle of hard pills to swallow.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's,
we just had Lana on our podcast last week, and she was hard, cold
Yeah.
truth. Like, she was amazing. But I
gotta
honestly
keep- we
feel
gotta-
that we
we gotta keep
need
her
people
away
in this
from
world
Lana.
that are like that. You know, that are telling the whole the whole truth.
That's Detroit, though. I mean, Detroit thing.
well, she's from Alabama.
No,
Roll Tide.
I know. Huh?
She's on.
I said roll tide.
She's Alabama.
Hey, so just as you glance over there, that woman right next to the D, that's my mom, and that's her picture at Alabama, University of Alabama.
Oh fuck yeah! Your mom's
My
an
mom's from-
Alabama alum.
And you sound just like my mom, like
Aw.
to the T. I didn't think you. I was wondering because I'm like, that's a crazy Southern accent for Florida.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Oh,
but no,
okay.
But that's
you-
a Bama
I
accent.
knew you was from the
that's
South, too.
exactly.
Well, it's like this
accent.
fucked up mixture of Alabama and Florida, and then on top of that, you got me trying not to sound quite so fucking Southern,
Yeah.
because I sound like I fell off the fucking turnip truck rolling through town.
Oh, yeah.
Like country is goddamn cornbread over here.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to speak.
At least y'all eat good.
I'm trying not to sound like a fucking banjo talking over here. So you got that on top of the Florida, Alabama, and it's just like this weird fucking combo. And people are like, "What is your accent?" I'm like, it's
I
fucked
I
up.
lost mine. I went to
It's called the
Detroit,
South.
and then I went to UCLA, and so then even then I would still say like y'all and some stuff, but I feel like I lost it. But every now and then people are like, I can hear it. But my mom sounds identical. She never lost it. She
Yeah,
born
hang
and
out with me a little while. We'll sound like dueling banjos by the end of the
I
night.
I was gonna say one bump for me, and
For
I'm
real.
like, blah, 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 blah.
It's
But-
long gone there.
But yeah, you killing it on the gram, like and TikTok. What motivates you to like create the content you create?
You know, at first it was just like fun. You know, I didn't expect it. I didn't know this was going to happen. I was a barber and I was cutting hair, and I didn't want TikTok. I fucked with Facebook simply because it was for my business, because I could promote my business really well, because Facebook you can focus on your like community, like who's
Yeah.
close to you.
When you say
Yeah.
barber, is
Groups
it
and
for
all that.
men? Men?
Well, I mean, I'm a cosmetologist. I'm a master colorist. I'm a master barber. I'm a master stylist. Like, I am a master of the hair industry. When I was in hair school, I was recruited to be a platform artist before I even graduated. Like, I'm on stage at one of the biggest hair shows in the fucking country, and they're like, "Let's give it up for Jessi. Jessi, what salon do you work at?" I'm like, "I'm still in hair school."
Damn.
But yeah, so
But your work was that phenomenal that people were noticing.
yeah, I mean, that's one thing I'm not humble about at all. Like, I'm the shit. Like, I'm probably one of the top 10 barbers in the country, and I'd go to bat for myself on that. Like, fucking line them up. Let's have a
How
little
long you been
contest.
What about-
barbering for?
What
Like,
about this
how long-
What about this nude barber?
Hey, I'm not taking my clothes off to cut hair. Like, that's an I mean,
Hey, that's
everything's got a price tag,
Hey, that's
but
that's
my price tag is a lot higher than what you said.
How much do you charge for like to get your haircut?
So when I was just like, you know, a barber, and before I blew up on social media and shit, I think my price point for just a standard fade, I think I was at 40. I was at 40, and then
Normal, yeah.
I pay
if you a
60
white
right
boy
now.
with fucking blonde hair and you want a low fade, that's $70.
Why?
Like, because I became the fucking low fade queen, because a lot of people, especially white girls in cosmetology school, they're afraid of ethnic hair. I fucking love it.
I love it.
I fucking love it. It's so much easier to cut.
Black people hair and white people
Wow.
Totally different.
Yeah.
But as a barber, would you have to learn totally separate, or same barber school teach you the same?
I mean, it's the same concept, but if you have a barber instructor, like, that's what's really wrong with the industry, is because the teachers can't fucking do the work, and they're trying to talk their way through it, because there's an old saying, It says, if you can, you do. And if you can't, you teach.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's some Florida shit right there. See, Florida people,
That's real shit.
They be having them.
Because when you can't cut hair anymore, I mean, these fucking schools, these hair schools, they're hiring people. You know what they're paying at these hair schools? Like $15 to $20 an hour. Do you know how much money I was making in the fucking salon? $100 an hour minimum.
Easy.
So why the fuck would you go teach at a school for $15 to $20 an hour when if you had talent and you had a fucking full book, you could be making $100 a fucking hour?
Yeah.
You ain't got the talent.
Right.
You ain't got the capability. And they're just teaching the most fucked up shit possible in these schools. So it should be, if I was your instructor, yeah, I could teach you either way, and that's how it should be.
Right.
But that's not how it is. Black barbers teach ethnic hair.
Right.
White barbers teach fucking white hair. You know, it's like that old school barber quartet looking shit versus like, you know, going to the hood to the barber.
Right.
You know, it's two different setups.
So
And
how'd you get start doing like barber services? How do you call it? Like,
how did I start cutting hair?
Cutting hair.
Hair cutting.
Yeah, my mom did hair on like the side when I was a kid. We were pretty poor. We didn't have a lot of money. She was a single mom. My dad didn't know he had a daughter till I was like 14 years old. So it was just me and her. And she'd cut hair on the side and make a little extra money. Like with my cousins and my uncles and like some of her friends and shit. And then I watched her and it just made sense to me.
Did she go to school or was she just...
She went to school. She didn't finish.
Okay.
She didn't finish school. But
What barber college did you go to?
I went to, it's called the Academy of Cosmetology in Merritt Island, Florida. So
How many hours did you have to complete?
1,200.
Sheesh.
1,200.
Oh, wow.
Hey, is it true?
military
Is
shit.
it true when
For
people
real.
get out of hair school, they put them at like those, like what are they called? Fantastic Sam's. And
That's a common destination for
Hair
a
cuttery.
new stylist because you have to build a clientele.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I would say that if you're a new hairstylist, barber, it's smarter. It's going to be better for your career in the future if you find someone who's experienced, a seasoned barber, a seasoned stylist that you can assist for and try to make some money doing that because working for Supercuts, they're going to fuck you up even more because time is money.
It's a corporation too.
And if they're doing color, they're going to tell you to use like 10 volume bleach is like a low volume and it takes longer to process, but it will achieve the same results. 40 volume is also a developer that it's like the catalyst for the bleach, right? It's
The starter point.
that shit will get it there quick.
Well, it's the activator, all right? So 40 volume will fucking melt your hair, but it will get it blonde like that. Now, I can take you to the exact same color of blonde with either one of those things, but if I use 10 volume, your hair's going to feel much healthier, but it's going to take much longer to get there.
Yep.
Supercuts they're not going to take that fucking time. They're going to put 40 volume on your hair and tell you, and then your hair's going to turn blonde. Now they've done their job, and your hair feels like the end of a fucking broom.
I think that's the
No,
same.
but I have blonde hair, so I totally understand that. Like,
Right.
you do have to be careful, and it's a long process too.
Hey, don't
like
lie.
you're in the
Did you-
salon for hours, if not hours, probably days, just to get it to the right color that you
Yeah,
really
don't
want.
you have to, like, if you're brown haired like that, you got to start, you got to work
I'm
your
a
way,
natural
right?
brunette. Like, yeah, you have to work your way
Work your
there.
way.
You can't just go be like,
Right.
okay, I'm
Yeah.
going blonde. Well, good luck with that. I mean, you can, but like that's
Jesse,
probably
you
going to
ever
be
use-
harder.
You ever use Sun-In? Remember that shit?
I'm 40 years old. Of course I use Sun-In. Of course I did, yeah.
What number?
What do you
of
think
volume?
about that? What do you think about that sun?
It's horrible.
Man.
It's terrible. I mean,
But if you're already blonde though, do you think it's okay?
it's not good for. It's gonna dry your hair out. It is not good for your hair. Like
Fair,
period.
okay.
It's, it doesn't matter.
What's the quickest way to go blonde? That's like the healthiest. Like
The-
lemon juice.
Get out. Get out. What is she?
I'm gone.
Hey, is that some Maryland shit?
No, look, I read this on the internet.
Oh, that it must be
geez.
true then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But see, this is why we have Jessie here.
Yeah.
Jessie, please
Here
tell
to
us.
educate everybody about all the hair
Educate
things.
me.
Do you use
All the
Sun-In?
hair things.
But I don't
Oh.
know.
No,
I can-
Sun-In.
So your hairstylist and your cosmetologist, is that what blew you up on Instagram? Did that blow you up first?
That's what started it. My
Okay.
assistant said, your haircuts are fucking fire. You can easily go viral. And I was like, I'm not downloading TikTok. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting on. I'm 40.
That's how
I think
I
at that time I was like 30.
40.
I was like 36, 37 years old. I was like, I'm almost 40. I'm not downloading TikTok. And
you didn't even have TikTok.
She just
at 30.
did it.
no, I didn't even have it.
Wow.
They downloaded it and they said they used me as their muse. You know, I was like, you can use me. You can use me as your content and post it. You can use my name and everything. I'm
the
just
salon
not,
that you were working at.
right. I'm just not fucking doing it. And they were like, all right, fine. So they did it. And then I got banned on Facebook, and I like Facebook was my business. Like that's how.
I don't understand how you get banned for cutting hair on Facebook.
That's not what happened.
Tell me what happened, because I don't understand.
All right, so like I got in trouble like multiple times on Facebook for like just like snarky fucking posts and shit. And then I posted a picture of Mark Zuckerberg in a Hitler costume. It was Hitler, but with
I would have thought that was hilarious.
But with Mark Zuckerberg's face, like, photoshopped onto it.
That's funny. And fucked up, and I love that.
It's probably him that caught it.
Yeah, they were like, you gotta go.
Right.
That's it.
I'm just like, who sits there?
Oh, not Mark Zuckerberg.
I'd had this Facebook since I was in the Army.
Oh, wow.
Like, since I was 21 years old.
A minute.
It was
when
gone.
Facebook was just starting.
Right.
Yeah.
Since it began, and they deleted my page and it's gone forever. So when that happened, I was like,
you lost it forever.
Oh, so they banned you.
That's a banned.
And that's where you got started.
That's where I got started.
So you're like,
that's why I did it.
You're like, I need to redirect.
Like, I thought about getting that fucking picture of Mark Zuckerberg tattooed on me just because it's like what started everything.
Yes.
But that uniform has like fucking swastikas on it and shit, and I just can't be having no swastika tattooed on me. You know what I'm saying, dog?
No, I feel
can't do that.
You know what that is?
I don't. It's like some kind of witchcraft shit. You doing fucking spells, dog?
No, somebody. Hey, I said you got to be a certain age, so that's good because you're not that age. But my son's friends were like, "What? Why's your dad got a swastika? That's a record adapter that you put on a record."
Oh shit!
I'm at Whole Foods. I got.
I thought you was casting spells, my dude. I thought you was a warlock.
That's a real producer right there.
Hey, everybody used you had to back then. Was that before?
Hey, get that shit tat on you.
Before your time too.
What's that? Record players?
Doing the adapter on the record player.
Yeah, I was probably a little bit before me.
Y'all about the same age.
We really not.
I'm a little older. No.
See, when you're 22, everybody seems like the same age when you're 30 and
I'm 27. Okay.
Yeah, y'all just old.
Yeah.
Stop.
You're still here, girl.
Yeah. Hey, I wouldn't even do TikTok. She made a TikTok.
I don't like it here.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I said I can't fuck with.
So right about the time I got deleted off Facebook forever.
Hey, why don't you have Jenna? Like maybe if Jenna reached out to Mark. Hey.
She probably don't give a fuck about Facebook at this point now.
Nah, I don't think Jen and Mark are cool. They don't really. But at that time, one of my videos that my assistant had made was going viral, and it was like, over 100,000 views, and which.
And she made a video of you cutting?
Right.
Oh, okay.
And that went viral. And then one of the comments, like, was just shitty because I had long dreads. I had long blonde dreads down here. And they said something about, like, ew, white girl with dreads. Immediately, no.
Yeah, people be hating on
So I was like, don't you think? I responded. I did, like, one of them little video responses. And I was like, don't you think we got enough bullshit in the fucking world right now for you to be worried about my fucking hair?
Yeah.
You need attention that fucking bad? Why don't you go do something? Go get yourself a little case of water and go hand it out some homeless people and do something fucking positive with your time.
Well, you hit her with that. That's good.
See, that's such a great response.
Yeah, that's really good.
I love that.
And it just kind of popped off. I was like, hey, pumpkin. And then the next video that I did where I was actually speaking to the camera, everybody was like, why didn't you call me pumpkin? You didn't say hey pumpkin. Why didn't you say hey pumpkin? And I was like, okay, pumpkin.
That kind of became a thing.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
This is Alabama shit.
That's some South. That's what I told you.
Southern shit.
Would you get a tat on you?
I have it tatted on me.
Shut up.
I was gonna say
right there.
Oh, that's dope.
I didn't have to ask.
Damn, that's tight. That's
hey, pumpkin.
That's so
pumpkin.
Cute.
It's like
pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Get that P out of here.
Yeah, and then like when I'm doing like a snarky ass video, I'll be like, hey pumpkin.
Crazy. So you didn't keep making. So all right, the hairstylist that worked with you, she recorded you, but you didn't keep making haircut videos. You was like, I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna do this hey pumpkin thing, or was it still
it was a transition.
Okay.
It was a transition. I continued to do like, the barbering videos, focusing on hair and mixing it in. I was kind of doing some comment responses and talking to them, and everybody just liked the shit that I said. And then it was around like election time, people started asking me my opinions on things, and I told them.
Oh, what election?
I know you're a Trump supporter, right?
I don't.
Damn, you gonna throw that out there?
Shit. Fuck. Where's my helmet?
Hold on here.
I support Trump. Just throw that out there.
I ain't gonna throw that out.
I think that he was better for our country You know,
listen, I said more fit.
You're paying apples to apples.
Obama was like, please don't fuck with us. We'll suck your dick.
Yeah.
And then Trump was like, fuck with us. I will blow this whole motherfucker up with me standing on it. And I like that attitude.
Trump's in Russia and fucking with the China guy within a week.
Trump is fucking with the Nelk boys. Come on now.
He's
like, that's local.
Well, I just said, somebody who
you can go gambling with Trump. I've seen that happen numerous times.
Jenna's really close friends with him.
With Trump?
Yeah. Jenna's really good friends with him.
So. We need Trump on this podcast. Let's go.
Trump said that Jenna was... don't quote me. This might not be like exact, but basically said that she was the best businesswoman that he knew.
And I would say that's true because I know
she's a phenomenal businesswoman.
I know plenty of porn stars, and there's not one even.
Nobody's
to the levels of that, that she's got it to.
She changed the entire industry.
I remember her telling me one time, and this is kind of crazy. I remember her telling me that her dad was a police officer. Was that true?
Yep.
Okay, all right. I was high, but I knew she said that. Was it here in Vegas? Something. Was he a Vegas?
I think it was right here in Vegas. Because
when you say she changed the industry, what was the change? Like, what was the industry before the change, and what was it after?
So before Jenna, women were not really getting the respect or the pay that they deserved, and they were just kind of treated just kind of shitty, like just really just treated like objects, which you expect that you would, to the outward perspective, you kind of expect that a porn star almost expects that treatment. But Jenna was like, fuck you, you're gonna treat me like a fucking lady. And she demanded that, and she created a culture where other adult film stars were comfortable with asking for the same respect. Porn was like,
she kind of like that. It's kind of like the Conor McGregor, like how the UFC didn't pay people shit.
For sure.
All of a sudden, Conor came in and made everybody aware, like, yo, know your worth.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like she leveled everybody up in that aspect.
She absolutely did. And she started producing, she took it from like, oh, hey, daddy, you want to bang me in the bathroom, to like, there's actually fucking a plot. And, it's a fucking movie. It's not just like some bitch getting bent over and her back getting beat out.
And I think it's prior to all this, like, all this porn now is all these girls with BBLs and just, like, it was more, the women were more beautiful, I believe, back then.
Right. There were more...
The women back then in porn was more beautiful than the women you feel like now?
No.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know about that.
No, I don't know about that either.
Them bushy coochies?
There is some bushy ass coochies back then.
Bushy.
Girls look good.
I've never seen Jenna's porn. I've never watched any of her.
Really?
No.
You was never curious to see it?
Not even one.
I wouldn't watch
nothing
on that.
Not really.
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, like, you never came across it ever.
Right. I've never been a porn seeker of any sort. The porn that I watch is like, if I come in or like there's a fucking party and everybody's being degenerate. It's like, I feel like Charlie Classic is someone who's party. Like, if you show up to a Charlie Classic party, there might be porn on TVs.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I feel like that's the type of situation that I was exposed to porn, and I was just like, oh god, there's a dick.
And wait, okay, speaking of dicks, you never been interested?
Oh no, I'd made sure I was gay for sure.
So you've never been with a guy?
I think you misunderstood what I just said. No, I very much made sure that I was gay.
Damn.
No, wait, listen. Yeah, I went full send. I was like, all right.
What age were you at when you realized
I lost my virginity at 14
to a woman,
to a dude.
Okay,
right.
So you still had the experience, but that's when you realized. That's when you realized I was like, I don't like that experience.
Here's like my favorite thing to say when because dudes be saying some fucking weird shit to lesbians. Like, if they know you eat pussy, they're like, well, maybe you just ain't had the right dude in your life.
Yeah,
and I like to look at them,
say that.
And then I say, have you sucked dick? Because I have. I know I don't like it. Why don't you go give it a shot? Because maybe you haven't had the right man in your life.
That is the best response ever.
Do you remember? So this is an old term.
Wow.
Like, shit, I think I said that to a bitch before.
That is a great
back
response.
in the day, was there a term carpet muncher? Was that because the girls are you saying because girls?
Because they had fuzzy ass pussies. Instead of them bushy days.
Them the days you missed.
I was in the bushy.
It's mostly tile now.
True was a carpet muncher.
They don't do carpets no more.
It's mostly tile. We upgraded. We did some renovations.
We gotta get the tiles out of here.
Damn it, Rachel.
So it was the type of porn she was making. That's why you haven't seen any of her old porn? Because you said like it's not the degenerate porn. So if she was in the degenerate porn back in the day, would you have watched it?
I wasn't. No, who said that I was into degenerate porn?
Yeah,
no, I just hang out with degenerate friends and go to degenerate parties.
Oh, okay. I thought you said.
And there might be like some like. I've never sat down and been like, all right, let's find this a good old fucking banger.
Oh, yeah. You know? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, bad.
No,
I don't think any. I mean, the hotel porn when you can get it at the hotel.
Or like when you're young
movies.
with your friends, you're like, oh, dude, check this out, and you're like, what? And then they show you some fucked up donkey show or something. I don't want to see that, dude. So most of the porn I've seen is shit that I don't want to see.
Right.
I'm not a. Even though I was told you I got some babies with them, I don't watch porn either.
You just like the stars.
He just has a few babies with the porn stars.
I don't read Playboy for the pictures. I read the articles.
Shout out to Playboy, man. I wish they were still around.
The Playboy.
Well, they still exist.
Hugh still around.
Hugh just died.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they do they don't do the actual magazine.
Hugh died. Fucking Playboy's gone.
It's gone. Fuck this.
Yeah, why his son didn't even take that shit over. They sold it.
They sold clothes and shit. Like
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
They sold it. A guy renovated it, which they definitely need renovation.
I told Jen, I was like, "Can you take me to the mansion? Like, I just want to go to the mansion." She's like, "It's not all that it's cracked up to be." I'm like, "I hadn't been famous my whole fucking life like you. I'm probably gonna think it's cool."
It was actually pretty dusty, crusty in there. Like,
what's like the coolest experience you've gotten into since like you've been part of this influencer life?
Shit, man, there's so many things. I mean, I'm friends with Jelly Roll. I got to watch him sell out a crowd at Red Rock in Colorado. I got to watch him sell out the Bridgestone Arena here in Las Vegas.
Was that was it Red Rocks that he was at? Did he do Red Rock?
He did Red Rocks in Colorado. Not Red Rock Canyon, but Red Rocks Amphitheater.
Yeah, that's a place.
That's an iconic venue.
It is.
So I got to see that show. I got to watch him play. I got to watch him perform "Save Me" from like stage side. Like I'm stage side. I'm like standing on the same stage, just like over stage side, and watching everybody with their fucking phones and lighters and shit.
I don't understand.
His music's so good.
I just saw him. He did a.
I felt emotional for sure. Yeah. It was very.
That music be doing it to you.
It was very emotional.
I just watched him. He like addressed the Senate about something.
Oh my God! Every fucking word he said, like talking about the fentanyl epidemic. God, he's so well spoken.
Yep.
And he's so impressive. And I think that the way he's captured America is because he came from fucking dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like he was.
Where was he from?
I think he's originally from Tennessee. And he was a drug dealer and just a fucking just motherfucking thug. You know what I'm saying? And the way he has glowed up, like holy shit, like what a fucking rock star and what an iconic fucking influencer. Like he is the definition of influencer because he's taken all this bullshit from his past and he's created something positive with it, and so has Bunny. Like both of them, they're such powerhouses. They're such a fucking power couple, and what he's doing with his fans, what he's doing with America, what he's doing to influence people to just do. He's fucking training for a 5K right now.
Really?
Jelly Roll is
Let's
he's training for a 5K. Like that man, just when you're like, what is Jelly Roll going to do next? He does something even more epic than you can imagine.
That's amazing.
And what he did in Congress and the way he spoke in Congress was something that like it is beyond like I can't saying that I respect that, saying that I admire that. Like I feel like that's an understatement.
I'm sorry for my ignorance. I didn't even know that he spoke in Congress. I knew that he did music, but wow, that's just amazing.
So moving.
What do you think? What do you think they thought about it overall? I didn't really get to see their reactions, but
right. I don't think that I've seen any footage of their reactions or anything, but it had to hit them. You can't be like you have to be a fucking drone or something to not have felt his words. Like you got
or a reptilian.
Illuminati. No, I'm just kidding.
Shit.
But yeah, man.
He did a good job. He had his little suit on.
So eloquent. Like he spoke so eloquent. Just
I didn't even know where he came from. I had one of my homies in LA. He's like, yo, you want to go see Jelly Roll? I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then we went, and I was like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, he's the fucking man. You got to check out his old shit.
For real?
Yeah.
His fucking rap shit is his freestyle. Like, look up Jelly Roll freestyle, and that man just words just roll out of his mouth.
So what is he doing right? Is it country rock?
He's pushed into country.
Yep.
I think that his main focus right now is country. He's won all the awards and he's like deep in the country. But he still got his rap roots. You know what I'm saying? I think that he could. I wouldn't be surprised if he just like stepped out and hit us with a little rap album, just to bring it back. I don't know. I'd love to see that, Jelly. If you hear this, we would love
there he is.
another rap album. But yeah, he's fucking killing it on the country charts, and he sings about shit that's relatable.
That's real.
It's so relatable to your average American. You know, he's not singing about fucking flying in private jets and riding around in a Rolls Royce and shit like that. He's just talking about getting in touch with his spiritual side while riding down the road in his fucking pickup truck type of shit,
and that's real life shit.
It is.
We need more of that, actually.
We do.
Need more of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This world needs more Jelly Roll.
Yes. Enough of this facade.
So what are you looking to like what's next for you? Like, I know you're making these videos. The videos is fire. Like, do you have like a goal? Like, do you have like I want to do this so I can get hair.
Yeah,
I saw you had a clothing line and everything online.
Right. Yeah, I'm not pushing that as hard as I was before because, I mean, there's a lot in my clothing line. It's like, I guess it's representative of me in a way, but it's in no way representative of my style.
Okay.
So does that make sense? Because I'm a big firearms enthusiast, so like one of my logos is my name with like the sights, the crosshairs and shit.
That's it.
I mean, yeah, that's great for like when you want to go out in the woods and shoot some fucking guns and ride some four-wheelers, but there's nothing really in my clothing line that you're gonna wear to the club. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to really call it a clothing line. It's just like merch.
Right.
Okay, fair.
Were you a Yellow Wolf fan?
I like Yellow Wolf. Yeah, I'm not like super like deep. I'm a big MGK fan. I'm a big Black Bear fan. I'm a big I love Jeezy. Like I love those fucking little white boy ass rappers. I love Peep.
Jeezy.
But
Peep was
Mac Miller.
We got Mac Miller on the wall up here.
My homeboy. Yep. Yeah, the only one I didn't. Well, the whole MGK thing of us tussling back and forth with that, I didn't. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't really real. It was just kind of like a fun little oopsie doopsie. But I was in LA at a bar, and this girl was like, yo, you got to come meet my homie.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm like, MGK, you're fucking...
And so when so I walked over to this guy was humongous. And she's like, this is MGK's bass player. And then she told him who I was, and I stuck my hand.
Oh, Baze?
And he fucking smacked my hand. He's like,
Baze?
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Baze has always been so cool with me. I party with...
Well, I was like, after that, I was like, damn, I guess on some side the beef is real. Like, I didn't...
Damn.
I didn't think it was really that real.
Isn't that crazy?
No
that
shit.
You can have a connection with somebody, but somebody else has something completely different? But they're the same person?
At the end of the day, what I would say, Eminem likes MGK.
Really?
But they had that beef?
Yeah, he's got to have some level of respect.
During 2020 when they had that rap battle?
No, it was all...
That was fun.
It was all...
It was great. I love that. It was all great.
White on white crime? Oh, my God.
Listen, MGK just said that Eminem's 14-year-old daughter was hot. And Eminem was pissed about that.
Oh, she was 14 at the time?
14 at the time. And to MGK's thing, he didn't know that.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that she was 14.
I didn't know she was 14 either because I've always kind of...
Oh, not now. She's
grown now, but back then,
I'm just saying,
when he made that tweet that Eminem got pissed off about,
yes,
I was a little I was like, hold up, because,
like we all did the math for Haley, though. I think everybody was doing the math. Like, everybody knew, because he was rapping about Haley for a minute. So
everybody's just waiting. They waiting.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's like, he said in the thing, like, you're like the bully of rap. Like, you can't take a joke. But I didn't know Haley was 14. And I'm not a dude or a father, but I think that I can look through a father's window and be like, you talking about my 14-year-old daughter, I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah, I got to come at you now.
Easy.
Yeah, now we got a problem.
Yeah. So it was like that, but I think more of a problem just with words. I don't think Eminem ever physically wanted to fight with fight with MGK.
Keep it music.
It's like for a fan, it's because I'm a big Eminem fan. Obviously, I'm a big MGK fan. So I'm just over here like.
I like how he said. I like how Eminem said. So like, stand, son. Dad isn't mad.
He's good. He's good. I love that shit.
The thing with MGK is just he's bouncing a little too much. Like I like his sappy little love songs that he came out with them girls. Those were hitters.
Right.
And then now he's kind of went into this rock thing, and I'm like, bro, you were doing fine over there in the hip hop land.
I agree, but like to be honest, I love everything he does almost. Like his he talks to me, man. Like the shit he says, like I remember checking my account and having $26 when I signed my record deal. Like I remember being broke like right when I started popping off, and my apartment used to heat up from the kitchen stove. Me too,
Hey, that's so crazy.
So a lot of people can relate to stuff like that as well.
So I said,
I've been there.
Being that you can relate, when I first got to Detroit and I went to the studio, that's what all 4 burners are on. The stove door was open
to keep it warm.
I was like, what in the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You gotta do what you can do.
But I think that I think Kels is just very talented. He can do anything.
He is talented.
He can do anything. You don't see how many rappers have you seen go from being a damn good rapper, because you can't say he's not good at what he does.
He's good.
Yeah.
And then pick up a fucking guitar and rock the fucking stage out.
Fair.
Yeah. I ain't seen nobody do that.
Fair.
And people are, oh, well, he got ran out of rap. I don't think he got ran out of rap. I just thought he said, well, look what else I can do.
He has more talent.
And he can go back and forth. He can do, he's multifaceted.
Yeah.
So,
well, kind of taking the turn like Kid Rock did. I mean, he didn't take the country turn, but Kid Rock kind of went rock a little bit, and then he found his little niche over there in the country.
Yeah, I can see how Kid Rock is kind of the closest.
Yeah, he'd be the closest.
Yeah. I feel like society tries to do that to you, like put you in this niche, and you're like, oh, you're just that, and it's like, actually, no, I'm much more than just that.
Yeah,
I just said it. Jelly Roll did that shit. Jelly Roll went from being a badass rapper to fucking just tearing up the country scene. Just tore it up.
Like completely different.
I think a lot of it has to do with like you being a white rapper. Like you have to win over the black audience, right? Because like hip hop and like majority of it is like is black culture for the most part, right? It's black culture. So I think there is you get to a point, because I remember MGK when he was on the Black Breakfast Club. Remember he was on the Breakfast Club interview, and like Charlamagne kind of like called him out on his raps, and like I think that like really hurt him, that really crushed him. And then he had a lot of people or whatever that was back. You had a lot of people that was backing Charlamagne and where Charlamagne was coming from with it. And I just think when you white and it's just like you have to win the black audience, I think you get to a point where you just like, you know what, I can win the white audience when I pick up the guitar, and I just feel like it you really get to a point where you just like, I'm gonna switch it up. Eminem is a rare.
But I'll tell you about it. The one thing about Eminem, he beat everybody.
No, Eminem is different. Eminem is different.
Eminem's different.
His shit is he really is fire.
I don't think that MGK captured the black audience with his rap.
Yeah, he didn't.
He's in that same category as like
he had the girl singing the
Black
song.
Bear and fucking Jeezy. Those aren't really like something that the black community really has embraced.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they've shunned it, but I don't feel like it's necessarily been embraced. Eminem was fucking embraced.
Eminem was different, especially at that time too. At that time, and at that time, you just didn't have nobody that had his skill. I mean, his skill set was in a league of his own, and then to just step in this league of hip hop and have that skill set.
Absolutely,
the proof was in the pudding.
He had to beat everybody.
I think he garners a lot more respect from the rap community.
Yeah, for sure.
Than MGK, and that's like no disrespect to Kels, but
no,
he still's got a fan base, and I like his songs. Like I said, and I really like them songs. As dumb as that sounds, the ones that he was, I can't think of the
MGK,
the female, he was doing these songs with female,
I know what you're talking about,
like love song type rap, whatever. But
like vibey.
I want you forever, even when we're not together. Right? Yeah. That shit.
I like that shit.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't make an impact enough where we can call out the name of your albums or the name of your songs, I just feel like you're not gonna last in the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and everybody remembers the Slim Shady LP.
You remember Slim Shady?
Yeah.
You know that,
even
that's
Mac Miller transition.
Yeah,
yeah.
Was different too.
He went from hip hop to, dude. You hear his soul, and when he started
soulful.
playing all the instruments,
For sure.
like, for his age, I'm like, what is he gonna sound like at 40? Like,
right.
oh man.
Yeah.
How much deeper can you get?
He was a rare species.
Yeah, and that was quite a transition. He kind of bounced out of hip hop and went the more instrumental route. And that was cool. I love watching live shows.
Yeah, his table. What was the table? What was Table Talk? What's the name of that? Well, they do the live performances in that little room.
Tiny Desk.
Tiny Desk, yes. His Tiny Desk.
I think Table Talk was Jada's shit, wasn't it? Was that Jada and Will?
That's Red Table. That's Red Table. That's
Hey, shout out to Will.
I hope he's doing all right.
I hope he's doing all right.
Big Willie.
He got a lot of money. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
he's gonna be fine.
He's got no shortage of girls either.
Man, I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like that's something that I've learned through this whole experience. Like, in the last 3 years, my life has changed tremendously.
Because of social media.
Because of social media, and then Mary and Jenna. I went from
that changed a lot too.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was already established. Like, when people say, "Oh, you're using Jennifer Clout," I had 1.3 million followers when she found me.
Yeah.
She found me.
Let's get this straight.
That's so crazy.
But my life has changed tremendously. When I started blowing up on social media, my income went from one source, barbering, which I did well.
Right.
I was.
Do you still cut?
I cut for charity and for content. So I'll cut for content. Like, if we were going to do like a little show or something, I cut for that. But every year I do free kids haircuts. No. So I saw you do it. Right before school starts every year, I go down to Cocoa. It's like my town. That's my town. It's my community. That's my people.
Yeah.
So I go down there and I recruit other barbers and stylists to work with me.
Wow.
And we cut kids' hair. Last time we did a 2-day event.
I saw you doing the little lines and
for
shit
free.
in people's hair.
Yeah, for free, because
that's amazing. That's real work right there.
I got a heart for the kids. I don't give a fuck. Like,
how big is your town?
Brevard County. Fuck, I don't know. It's like a big ass little town though. It's kind of country. Brevard.
Oh, Brevard.
Yeah, it's just like right directly east of Orlando.
Not Broward.
Yeah.
We ain't in Miami.
Not Broward.
No, we ain't that gangster.
I knew I heard that from somewhere.
But I got a heart for the kids, and when I say this, like, don't take it the wrong way, but I don't give a fuck about adults. We've all had our chance. You had your chance. You fucking given the same fucking opportunity as everybody else. And I mean, I came from fucking shit. I came from a fucking hole in Alabama in a house that my grandfather built with his bare hands when he was 21 years old. All right, we had one tiny little heat source. Like, I ate food off trees and out of the garden. Like, I came from shit. I didn't have no handouts. Nobody helped me. Nobody said, let me introduce you to somebody. I said, I got to get the fuck out of Alabama.
Right.
And I went to Florida. And then I joined the military. And you know what? I took a lot of shots. I threw a lot of fucking darts.
Right.
Before I hit anything.
How long were you in the military for?
I was in for a year. I hurt myself. And then I hurt myself even more because I'm stupid. But when I wasn't able, I hurt myself. I hurt my hip. I broke my hip.
Damn.
I had stress fractures from my tibia, my femur, all through my hip and shit. And they were like, well, your shit might just shatter, so you can't do shit.
Did you get like disability or anything like that when it comes
to
the military?
They're clever. The military's clever. So, and I acted enough of an ass to where I made it real fucking easy for them. So after I got injured and they x-rayed me and they were like, you can't deploy. And then I saw my whole platoon, all my homies, some people that I went to basic training with, going over to Taji, Iraq, and I wasn't able to go with them. Like, that hit me pretty hard emotionally. I'm like, I'm supposed to, that's my people, that's my brothers and sisters, I'm supposed to be with them. So I confided in a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I showed up to formation drunk twice. And the first time they were like, hey, you do this again, I'm gonna take you down to the MP station. Try me. And I was like, okay. So I did. And I did it again. And they did, in fact, take me straight down to the MP station. And they court-martialed me, and I was in jail for 30 days. And because I made it so easy for them, after I got out of jail, they went ahead and discharged me. They gave me a chance. They were like, you want to stay in and act right, or you want out? I'm like, fuck fuck you. If you ain't gonna let me deploy, what the fuck am I here for? I ain't here to clean up grease spots off your motor pool floor and pick up fucking weeds at your fucking little flower garden. Fuck
so
you.
The military put you in jail?
Yeah.
Wow. Now who are you in jail with? Like, who are you in jail with? Who are the other inmates?
Just people that did other fucked up shit.
In the other fucked people in the military?
Not all of them. It was a military style jail, but it wasn't all military. So it was all very much walk on the right side, fucking right face, fucking get up and do PT in the morning, that type of shit.
Oh, okay.
So I forgot where I was at. What else was I talking about?
Terrible shit.
Just the jails and like military.
So yeah, I got out. I was in for 364 days, and if I would have been in for 365 days, I would have qualified for disability.
Shut up! You were one day.
One day.
No.
One day. Yeah, I'm still a veteran.
They got you because they
got me.
They knew. They're like, yeah,
sneakers.
she actually could call for disability, but we're gonna call her one day short.
Right. They
That's
They
fucked
got
up.
my ass.
That's fucked
They got me.
up.
That's cool. It's cool. I don't need it.
Period.
I don't need it. That's the thing is because, like, I was like, fuck you. I can make more money on my own rather than going to wait at fucking doctor's appointments so I can collect a check from the government.
Fair.
Pass. I'm going to go cut hair.
But what's due is what's due, you know? But goddamn, I swear the government
That's
does
very
try
fucking
to play
shady
with
as
us.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I started cutting hair in the military, and I already kind of knew what I was doing.
What did you say about the government in a video? You trust them like a car with no brakes.
I trust a car with no brakes more than I trust the government.
Yeah, I felt that
I
one.
ain't mad at that.
If you think you know what's going on, you're
don't.
dumber than I thought you were. You know.
It's all.
We don't know what's happening. We have no idea.
No.
Dude, Biden as
I'm just
president don't know
here.
what's happening.
That's a fucking clone.
No, yeah.
That is not. Yeah, that's definitely.
People
not
get
the real
mad at me
Biden.
for talking shit about Biden. You mean you don't want a president that can make it up the fucking stairs by himself?
No,
Yeah.
literally. Tell me why he cannot. He can't even do that.
They said he's running again too.
For
I
fuck's
just
sake,
how?
dude.
He running what?
What?
Right.
He said he's gonna run for president again. How?
He's gonna run right into the fucking ground like he's been doing for the last four fucking years. Whether it be on a bicycle or on the stairs of a fucking plane.
Period.
Old folks
Yeah.
talk.
Running straight to the fucking ground.
I like Trump, but I just hope he does. I just hope Trump needs to ride off in the sunset and just be cool. He don't need this. He don't need that stress. I like that guy. Man.
I mean, I
All
like the
that
way
crazy shit.
I like the way he handles shit.
I do,
and I'm
I
gonna
do
say
too.
this about Trump. If he spoke as well as Barack Obama,
yes.
we'd be set because Barack knows how to speak to people.
Yes,
I'm not
he
a big
does.
fan of Barack, but the man is very well
Hey,
spoken.
I
Yeah.
said,
He has that charisma. He's
Yeah, I
correct.
said,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said out of all the presidents, I felt the most comfortable and safest with Obama. Although now, looking back, he was lying to us just
Yeah,
like
he wasn't
I mean,
right.
even
I
Trump, I
know.
believe,
He
had
wasn't
to
doing
lie
much.
to us about
I
stuff
know.
too. They're just reporting what they
Just
have to.
puppets.
Why
at the
don't they
end of the
care
day.
Yeah.
about us?
At the end of the day.
Somebody told me one time, like, look at a dollar bill, right? And that pyramid on the dollar bill essentially represents like the tiers of power. And what we believe to be the highest tier of power, like our president, for example,
Okay.
is about on the bottom level
Oh, cute.
of that pyramid. And we don't know. You know who runs this motherfucker? The Rothschilds, the fucking Rockefellers. I could keep going, but I don't want to get Clinton.
Yeah.
BlackRock.
Don't get Clinton.
I ain't trying to get Clinton,
I
dog.
love George Clinton.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah, never-
You could George
We're
me.
good
Don't
here.
Hillary me.
I don't want to be guilty by association, so
Yeah, right.
yeah.
I would hook up with Hillary.
Hook up and do what with her?
Just
What are
kidding.
you gonna do?
I don't know.
That ass look nasty. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say
Hey, it's in his age bracket, so.
that. Yeah, that's true. No, I ain't gonna say that about
you
him.
like them
No,
Cougars?
I'm just
No,
I'm just
I
being-
actually
You
don't.
need somebody gonna send you off with a juice box and some fruit snacks?
No, I need someone like you to just DM me and solve all my problems.
Oh,
Do you ever like
That's the
respond back to fans or anything like that?
I'm really careful. I've gone through so much with people thinking I can trust people, thinking I can let people in, and then sadly finding out that I cannot. That I'm a lot more closed off.
This town is I've been here since 05 and it's I like it. I always say I don't talk shit about Vegas. It's just everything that I'm not.
I just always feel like somebody has an ulterior motive.
Yep.
How long you been in Vegas for?
Newbie.
I moved here on my birthday like right after my birthday last year. So
Only a year.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, and so, like you came straight from Alabama, or
No, I left. Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
I left Alabama when I was 18 years old,
Okay.
and I went to Florida. And I was there for 22 years, and then I came here.
Oh, so you moved just from Florida?
Right. Yeah.
What part of Florida?
Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you when you're here? So obviously Jenna lives here. You guys live here in Vegas.
Yep.
What do you guys do for fun? Like, what is a typical?
We've taken the last month or so off, for the holidays and stuff like that. But she has a show every month, and that's a full week, sometimes 2. So when we're home, we really just kind of like rest, get everything all the laundry done from the fucking trip, get everything prepared for the next trip.
Right.
I'm on the phone a lot with agents, and I kind of manage. Like, she called me earlier and she was like, "Hey, I just saw that I'm being advertised for the Las Vegas Days of the Dead show." And I was like, "Oh yeah, babe, I forgot to tell you I locked that in." My bad. Okay. Yeah, you're on the Vegas show too.
Oh damn! Hell yeah, you're putting her on.
Yeah, I'm trying to take as much off of her plate as possible. If I can make it to where all she has to do is pack, get on the plane, go to the hotel room, go to the event, sign your name, go back to the hotel room, get on the plane, go home, unpack. That's all. I'm trying to do everything else for her.
Is that you?
She do be calling me daddy sometimes.
Yeah, like hello.
Who's cooking though?
She cooks. We both cook, but Jenna cooks more than I do.
Okay.
But
housewife.
Her food fire.
Oh my God, she's an incredible cook.
What's her best dish? Like,
she made this shit is like fresh on my brain because she just made some white chicken chili.
Ooh.
It was fucking fire. She made it in the crock pot. It's so damn good.
Oh. Shout out to crock pots.
Yeah, shout out. Crock pots are the shit.
And what's those other things? Air fryer. God.
Oh yeah, air fryers. Like, there ain't none better than some fucking seasoned chicken thighs in a motherfucking air fryer.
I just got put on the air fryer.
Air fryers change the game.
That shit is juicy as fuck.
You want crispy?
We just waiting for the next thing because George Foreman Grill was the shit then.
Right.
Like, George, you gotta have it.
Hold on. What can be better than an air fryer?
I mean,
I don't know. There's something about a grill.
Eli,
This just you put
something about a grill. Like
Hold on. What if we mix like a grill and air fryer together?
I feel like that's like a microwave.
No, you don't get that grilled aspect. No, damn. Okay, now I'm hungry.
Yo, speaking of grills, y'all heard of them Blackstone grills? No. Those things are fucking fire. It's like a hibachi.
Yeah,
them flat fucking grills.
That's not the one that Snoop Dogg is like promoting.
Barbecue spots. Yeah.
It's no fire?
Kind of like
no, it's no fire. It's just like a big flat fucking like when you go to
Korean barbecues.
Right? Yeah. When you go to get hibachi, and they got that flat fucking grill right there. That's what the Blackstone is.
I think that's not the one that Snoop. Remember Snoop like had the internet going crazy because everybody thought Snoop. Yeah, everybody thought Snoop was going to quit smoking. He was like, no smoke.
Yeah.
And
he had a gummy.
That shit was a fucking lie.
He had a gummy line.
He was advertising the grill.
The grill?
It was a grill.
Yeah, it was like no smoke. Like 2 days later, he showed the grill. And everybody was like, "Oh, he's a genius!"
But at the same time, he was dropping a new line of gummies. At the same time, did everybody miss that?
I did not know that.
He got cereal. He's just
Snoop's
so much.
Being
shit.
like Shaquille O'Neal now.
He's doing everything.
Right, honestly. If you're iconic, I would do anything.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's funny.
Shout out to Pop Snoop, by the way.
Pop Snoop.
His dad. We had his dad here.
We're going to his movie premiere next week.
He was a Detroit mailman for 30 years.
That's so crazy.
Oh shit.
Back in the day when they didn't have mail trucks and when you had to walk that shit, wintertime, damn.
Yeah, shout out to Snoop.
Yikes.
Snoop gave me my biggest check. I did a general commercial with Snoop Dogg.
No shit.
Yeah. I did the general commercial with Snoop Dogg.
Oh my God.
That's fire.
There's not many people that I'm like, oh, I really want to meet this person.
That's
but like Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Crazy you
I'm trying to meet Willie. I mean, Willie probably gonna outlive all of us, but he's getting I need to meet him now. Trying to meet him.
It's about that time.
Sooner than later.
My dad passed away, but big Willie Nelson fan. But 10 years ago, they watched his 70th birthday or 60th. And my mom said she just watched it again, and Snoop Dogg was at both of them.
That's awesome.
Wow, Snoop on everything.
That's dope. Yeah,
I just want to smoke with both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
You know,
I
want to sit in between Snoop and Willie and just.
Speaking of smoking, shout out to Hardeen.
Yeah,
Always putting us on.
There it is right there.
Look,
Hey,
no smoke.
Hey,
that's dope.
That's
so
how-
that's
fireplace.
That's his new grill.
That's a fireplace.
Yeah.
That is a fireplace.
I didn't know what the hell was going on.
But it's no
okay?
smoke.
Maybe it's behind.
it's no
maybe
smoke.
it's the grill behind.
Oh,
it.
so it's a propane.
Is it? I guess.
It's like a propane fireplace.
Right.
Or some shit.
Okay, Snoop.
Hey, he's sitting there in
Put us
California.
on.
It ain't even cold out. He's got his hands up. You know, those aren't cold hands.
It's fucking 80
He got
degrees.
wood. He got all that nice cut wood.
When you did the general commercial, did you buy general insurance?
I did. I didn't.
I always got to ask that.
I didn't. I should have.
And that would be iconic. I'd love to. That's like at the top of my bucket list, smoking with Willie and Snoop.
Hey, what
For sure.
if you had the choice? Which one? Here's the
Willie.
thing. That's what I said.
Oh.
Willie.
Willie's
Yeah, I'm about to go with Willie.
That makes
Willie's a
sense.
once in a lifetime. I loved it when they pulled Willie Nelson's tour bus over, and then they arrested everybody.
Oh shit.
And Willie Nelson was like, it was like they busted an old folks home. And I was like, how the fuck do you
That's a
arrest?
whack.
Yeah, they got them all off the bus. I'm like, how do you arrest Willie Nelson?
Right,
You
that's
fucking
fucked up.
retards.
Makes no sense.
He has the best Christmas album of all times. I'm gonna put it out there.
All right, I gotta check that out.
If you listen to his Christmas
I
album,
listen to all Willie stuff.
his shit is fire.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, listen
Yeah,
to Willie
right?
Nelson Christmas album.
Better than All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
Right.
Woo!
That's a song. She got
Hey,
the
I'm
one
just kidding.
song.
I'm just kidding on that.
But he got the whole album. You like, damn,
I
Willie
didn't know.
Nelson gets you.
I never heard Willie doing Christmas.
Oh, you got to listen to Willie Nelson
I
Christmas
will.
album.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
I listened to a
Yeah.
couple.
Hi.
I think my favorite smoke sesh has been probably with Noah Hathaway. Like that's a good friend of mine now.
Oh, wow.
Noah Hathaway, Atreyu from the Neverending Story. You might be too young to know what the fuck that is.
Never ending story?
Yeah, he was Atreyu.
Wow.
So yeah, I met him.
the fact that you remember the character's name on that movie.
Are you kidding me? It was my favorite
know.
childhood movie.
That's
That
your
was my
favorite?
Fuck
I
yeah,
could-
That's your
I couldn't
Falcor.
name one thing on it, but that was one of my all-time.
Wow.
Bro, it's like the saddest movie scene of like Gen X was like when Atreyu's horse died in the swamps of sadness. Artax.
All I can remember is that big ass dog just flying in the sky.
Yeah, fucking Falcor. But yeah, Noah Hathaway's cool
I
as
gotta
fuck.
rewatch that movie. I haven't watched that movie in years.
It's been a while. Noah Hathaway's cool as fuck, man. He's all tatted up now. He's got a fucking mohawk
so
and
he's
shit.
smoking weed now.
He's got his own line. I can't tell y'all too much about it, but look out for the fucking Noah's. Like, what's one of the
It
things?
makes sense. And that's so funny that he's getting high. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
I
a
got
fucking
hit
high
up,
movie.
one of these guys that I'm going to be bringing on the show, Squints.
Okay.
The kid
That sounds.
Squints. He was like,
Oh yeah, from The Sandlot, right?
I think so. I don't know the exact movie, but he.
Oh yeah, he is in the
He's in
Sandlot.
the
Yeah,
Sandlot, right?
Talking about
But the one where he did the mouth to mouth to that.
That's
girl in the
Sandlot.
pool. Is that Sandlot?
Is that
Yeah, that's
I don't
Sandlot
know the
movie.
name.
Remember, like that is Sandlot.
Squints. Yeah, that's The Sandlot.
That's the Sandlot when she
pull Squints up.
Yeah,
girl
yeah,
drowning
yeah,
and
yeah.
Squint.
Yeah, he was in love with the. Yeah, there he is.
There he is. The glasses.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
He hit you up.
He hit me up, and
That's what's up.
He's got his own cannabis line.
That's
and
awesome.
He looks just like that, but older.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And he said I'm
That's
Squints,
amazing.
and I was like, what?
He called himself Squints.
Yeah, called himself Squints.
That's funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
He got a
can't-
lot of merch out too. He's on a lot of shirts too.
A lot of merch.
A lot of merch.
Lot of
And
merch.
he's space for a lot of clothes.
So is Jenna still connected at all to the? How does she feel about the porn world today? Is she connected?
We're
to
invited to the AVNs, and I'm really shy.
We'll be, we'll be there next week.
Say something I was gonna tell you is and you'll meet our friend Spencer over at Hardin, but we're doing the two parties.
Okay.
And we're bringing a very epic guy. I'm sure Jenna knows his name is Don Johnson.
Okay.
He's like one of the 6
Yeah, I know.
gamblers. But we got him hosting it. But we're doing one party at the House of X, and that's on Thursday the 25th. And then on the 27th, we're doing it at Sapphire.
Yeah, Jenna worked with Don Johnson. She had Pocket Pussy. Is the Jenna Jameson? Don Johnson made the Jenna Jameson Pocket Pussy, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure.
So we got Don.
Wow.
We got Don. He's gonna host our event on the one on the Thursday the 25th. So definitely it'd be cool if she came by. We would definitely set you guys up.
Man, it's hard to get her out of the house for anything.
Yeah.
Unless you're dropping 10K on her head. She's sitting on the couch most of the time.
Yep.
Like I'm here for the party, dude. I'm coming to hang out. Like
Let's go.
just like keep me high and keep a fucking Red Bull in my hand and we're good to go.
Easy.
Are you a diehard
Easy.
smoker?
I wouldn't say like I'm a die-hard smoker, but I smoke every day.
Does she smoke weed?
No.
Nope.
No, I got her on like some CBD shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody always says, man, I've met so many girls and they're like, oh, you don't smoke weed.
Yeah, she was on the cover of High Times, but she don't smoke weed. I was like, you bitch. Fucking call your people, dog.
That's how it always is. That's
Yeah,
how
right.
It always is.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right, well, where...
do you have any like sorry. Do you have any future projects that you're working on?
Yes. Yeah.
Tell us, please.
Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I can. Actually, I have a patent. It was finalized like 6 months ago or so.
It's called Pumpkin.
Yes.
Yo, pumpkin pie with
Yeah,
it.
I've invented this thing called the
Some
pumpkin.
Jessi pumpkin
It's
pie.
orange. It's round. No, I've reinvented the straight razor.
The straight razor.
The straight razor.
Wait, what?
That's a barber thing.
I was doing a straight razor shave on a dude.
Oh, this is for like when
This
you're
is barbering.
yeah.
Yeah, I was doing a straight razor shave on a dude, and he was a dude that I knew from like the bars and shit in the little town where I hung out in, Cocoa Village, and he was just one of the fucking degenerate village people. He was my homie, but I didn't want to share no motherfucking blood with him, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to share bodily fluids.
Okay, fair.
So when I got done with the straight razor shave, and I was taking the blade. This is the most dangerous part of a fucking straight razor shave is taking the fucking blade out of the fucking thing, because now because it doesn't matter if you cut them or not. Even if you don't cut them, you got plasma. And that shit will give you bloodborne pathogens, a.k.a. hepatitis, HIV, all that bullshit, right? So that's dangerous shit. And I knew that he dabbled in drugs, and I knew he fucked most of the bitches in Cocoa Village. So I was like, this is sketchy. When I took the blade out, I nicked myself. And it scared the shit out of me. I had to go get tested and stuff. Fortunately, I was clean. Everything was cool. He had been lucky enough to not catch anything and give it to me, apparently. But I've Googled every word combination that I could think of for a straight razor where you could release the blade without touching it. No, like, touch-free blade
Can't
release.
find it
No
anywhere.
touch, blade drop, just like whatever. And I couldn't find shit. It didn't exist. So I created it. And I have a really, really nice design.
Shit.
And now you can release the blade without touching it. So I have eliminated. So safety is a big thing, you know. It's a very safety helps with selling points, especially in schools. And I really want to get this into barber schools.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's completely eliminated the possibility of the transference of bloodborne pathogens between client to artist.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
that's
That's
amazing.
fire.
Dude, I just recently, a barber that I've had forever that was doing my shaves, I went in one day and they fired him, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they said he had showed up drunk a couple times, and I'm just like, bro, he's the shit though, like whatever. But they're like, dude, they're like, he's straight razoring people's faces, like,
Right.
it's not about just the
Yeah.
haircut. And then I was like, I get it. So those razors, they dispose of them.
I don't
Not
even
nothing
think
that
about
get
that
resharpened or clean.
as a female.
It's
You
not
got to
like-
change the blade every single time. If they're not
Every
changing
single-
the blade, they're putting you at risk for
But do
bloodborne pathogens.
But do you save the blade and ship it somewhere to get it cleaned, or?
No, they're all disposable. It's just
Disposable.
like shaving your face. You put a new blade. I mean, you might be able to get a couple shaves out of a blade. I don't know how it goes with dudes shaving your face with a fucking razor, but
Fair, yeah.
you can't just keep using that.
Yeah, you gotta
So
change it.
Yeah.
you drop it in a biohazard box because it's dangerous and it has blood on it. So it's the same thing as a tattoo needle, you know. So, and I've designed the packaging to where you open it up, you pull your cartridge of blades out, and then your box that your cartridges came in, the top flips and it opens a little slot, and that is how you dispose of your blade. You just slide it into this little groove and pull back, and the blade drops into the box, and that is your disposal method.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the
Clean.
packaging is the biohazard
Can we
box.
get a clap for that? No, that's,
Thank you.
That's dope.
Yeah, right?
That's dope.
Appreciate that.
That's
Appreciate
it.
that.
Did you
So,
think of that shit when you were high, or were you sober?
I was frustrated. I was frustrated. I was like, God damn it.
Tell you
I ain't
what.
trying to share no fucking blood with these folks.
Well, that's so smart, and that's the innovation that the
That is
industry
smart.
needs, you know, and
Yeah.
that's how you become a pioneer. Like, absolutely.
We need people that actually fucking care about the industry, and there's
Yes.
not enough people in that. And
Yep.
the cosmetology, the hair industry itself is suffering tremendously, and that is probably one of my biggest passions, is trying to do something to revive it and make it more professional and raise the standards, because you got people that can't cut their way out of a wet paper sack trying to do fucking precision haircuts out there, and it's just sad. It's embarrassing to the industry.
And everyone needs a good haircut,
Yes.
for sure.
So where can people
Down.
find
It's a
you at,
fact.
Jesse?
I mean, you can find me on Instagram. I was about to hit 300,000 followers on Instagram about 2 months ago, and then Instagram was kind enough to delete my page. So we have a new one, and it is verified. That real verification, man. What can we talk real quick about the fucking verified badges?
Yes.
If you pay for a verified badge, it should be green. Change the color of the fucking check mark.
Yeah, because that's a little fucking confusing.
Do you know what somebody told me? I didn't try this. Somebody said if you take your thing, if you touch a blue check mark, it will tell you if they bought it or not.
It does.
Somebody told me.
It does.
Does it?
Well, if you click on the blue check mark, it'll tell you when they got verified.
Right, but
if they got verified sometime recently, it may seem like they did buy it. They might not, but if they were verified years ago, like 5, 6, whatever X amount of years ago, even a few years ago,
right? Yeah,
it's legit.
Yeah, see, I got verified right before they started selling blue check marks.
Thank God that you did.
But then that page came down, and I just went straight to like request verification again, sent them a couple articles, and they gave it right back to me.
Well, good, yeah, because
okay.
that's how they do it. They have to have the articles, and
so if you're not verified because of your entertainment status, your status in the entertainment industry, I think you should get the blue check mark. But if it's not because your status in the entertainment industry, it should be green.
Because now it seems like you guys paid $12.99 for it.
Right.
That was it.
And I used to, when I saw a blue check mark,
oh, blue check mark. Oh, okay. Like now I look at it, I'm like
no
it could be anyone.
To anyone who pays for their blue check mark. I understand wanting to have your account verified. Like that's legit. Like I got.
Anthony does.
Well, what I
sure does too.
But no, I got mad love for that. Like that's something that is legitimate, and I'm not like trying to take the validity out of that.
100%.
But when I saw a blue check before Instagram started selling the badges, when I saw a blue check mark, I saw a coworker. I saw a collaboration opportunity.
Yeah,
I saw
it was like legit.
Right, and now you see a blue check mark, and you go to her page, and it's fucking Sarah who fucking
700 followers.
She carves fucking butt plugs and sells them on Etsy, and she's got 624 followers.
Yep. That's a career.
Sarah, I don't want your butt plugs.
Yeah,
we can't do nothing together, me and you.
No, I totally get that.
What other thing? Do you have a website?
JessiLawless.com.
Okay.
There's some spicy stuff over there. I don't really fuck with it anymore. There's a little bit of spice.
Were you on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want to see what my tits look like, you can for like I think it's like $14.99.
Not bad. Y'all
heard it here first.
All right.
How about you, Little Rach? Where can they find you at?
Oh well, you can find me on the interwebs at Lawrach, LALRAYCH.
Oh, I like how a voice changed. Yo, you can find me, yo.
It's
I like
my,
that. He's like,
that's her OnlyFans voice.
It's my part-time voice.
She bit her lip a little bit. You see that?
Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram, chillday_o, chilldeo.
Chilldeo, and you can just find me on Green Room. I also got my page snatched up, and then so I did make a new one, which is tru.e11even, but I cannot keep up with 2 pages because I'm old.
That's a lot.
So I'm just on Green Room. How about you, Dave?
Yeah, I'm Verified Dave. Just catch me on Instagram. Verified
Let's
Dave.
go.
Let's go.
15 Studios. Well, thank you very much for coming by. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Man, thanks for having me.
Keep doing your thing, man. I look forward to your videos every day.
Really enjoyed your company.
And you guys should look out for that straight razor. It's coming soon, right?
Barber industry.
100%.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Let's go.
100%. All right, y'all. Peace out.